We are going to start building out our max stock profit algorithm by defining it as a function. Which takes in a prices array as a parameter. The first thing that we are going to do in our function is define three variables. The first variable we will call max profit, and we will set it equal to -1. This is the variable that we will overwrite if we can actually make a profit from the given prices array. If we cannot make a profit from the prices array, then we have nothing to worry about because our max profit variable is already set to -1, which indicates that no profit can be made. Next, we will define the buy price and set it equal to 0. And we will also define the sell price and set that equal to 0 as well. Next, we are going to loop through all of the prices in our array to determine what the optimal buy price is and what the optimal sell price is. So we will say for variable I equals 0, while I is less than prices array dot length, do I++. The first thing that we are going to do inside of our loop is set our buy price variable equal to the current price of our prices array. So we will say buy price equals prices array at position I. And we are going to set our sell price to the next element in our array. So we will say sell price equals prices array at position I+1. Now, outside of our for loop, we are going to define a variable called change buy price. And we are going to set it equal to true initially. Then, inside of our for loop, we are only going to change our buy price to equal the current price if this change buy price variable is true. So in front of this statement, we will write if change buy price, or if change buy price is true, then we will make the buy price equal the current price. Now, this change buy price variable is going to be set either to true or false on the previous iteration of each loop. So if we are looping through our array and are currently on the 5th element, our change buy price variable will have been determined by the 4th iteration, the iteration before the one that we are currently on. And you will see how this works, and it will make a lot more sense as we move on. The next thing that we want to do in our for loop is write an if-else statement. We are going to say if the sell price is less than the buy price, we want to do one thing, and if not, we want to do something else. So our sell price is determined right up here. And if that is less than our buy price, which is determined up here, then we know the sell price, or the next element in the array, is less than our buy price. And naturally, we are going to want to buy at a lower price. So we are going to set our change buy price variable equal to true, so that we will change the buy price on the next iteration, because we know that the current price on the next iteration will be lower than it currently is. And that is actually all we are going to do in our if block. In our else block, we are going to be dealing with the case in which the sell price is greater than or equal to the buy price. The first thing that we are going to want to do in this case is determine what our profit would be if we bought at the current buy price and sold at the current sell price. So we will say variable temp profit equals our sell price minus the buy price. Now we want to compare our temp profit with our max profit, which we defined way at the top of our algorithm. If our temp profit is greater than our max profit, we simply want to set our max profit equal to our temp profit. So we will say if our temp profit is greater than our max profit, we will set max profit equal to temp profit. Great. And the last thing that we want to do in this else block is set our change by profit variable equal to false. Because we know that the sell price, or the next price in our array, is going to be larger than our current buy price. And naturally, we do not want to buy at a higher price than we are currently buying at. And that is all we want to do inside of our for loop. The final thing that we want to do inside of our algorithm is simply return the max profit. And that is it. That is our max stock profit algorithm. It might seem a little confusing when you first work it out, especially with our change by price variable being set by the previous iteration in our for loop. But I would encourage you to run through the algorithm with an example and break down what is happening at each step. I'm sure it will become a lot more clear. Let's test our algorithm to make sure that it works correctly in the next video.